if you've done any research at all on how to have a successful online business, then the chances are you've came across something like this.
Actually do a bit of research on your niche.
Researching and choosing a good niche.
You need to find a niche. How do you find those niches?
That's right. Finding a niche is something we hear all the time, but it's normally the thing that holds us back the most. So in this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 most profitable niches on Etsy. And as an added bonus, I'll give you product ideas for each niche that has proven low competition and also high search volumes. I'm Alfie, and I've made a decent amount of sales on Etsy over the past 2 years, and I'm super proud of this video that I'm bringing to you guys. So let's get straight into niche number 1, and this is stickers. So stickers were in the top 5 most profitable niches on Etsy for gross merchandise sales over the past year, and with very good reason. Everybody loves stickers. So shops are selling these products on Etsy and making up to $21,000 a month for an individual listing, with a decent sticker store realistically being able to achieve somewhere between $3,000 and $6,000 a month, no problem. And there's 2 main directions that you can go with this one. So firstly, you could go the print on demand route, and this is going to involve designing your own stickers using a program like Canva, and then simply uploading them to a website such as Prodigy, where you can integrate into your Etsy shop, and then when you get an order, they will print the stickers for you and send them directly to your customers. Or if you prefer to keep a little bit more of the profit and print the designs yourself at home, then you can simply just buy a printer off Amazon for well under $100, along with a few other materials that you need, and you're pretty much good to go. And now, I know that you're probably thinking that this niche is just so oversaturated and it's probably impossible to make money in. But this is where I've actually gone and done the research for you, and I found some really good low competition areas that I think you could really prosper in. So I noticed a pattern that very niche animal stickers such as possum and also capybara as examples have very low Etsy competition compared to pretty high search results. So honestly, if I weren't so busy and I had more time, I would seriously consider myself looking into starting a very niche animal sticker store, because I really think this is a good one. But anyway, moving on to the next niche now, and this is notebooks and journals. So again, this is incredibly popular on Etsy, and I guarantee that you've probably got a notebook or a journal somewhere in the house yourself. And shops on Etsy are literally selling these products and making up to $40K a month on a single notebook product, which just shows the high demand. And I'd say from my research there, a more average store selling lots of these notebooks and journal products could very realistically make between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. And again, just like the stickers, there are 2 main directions that we can go with this one. So we could go 100% digital and fully design the planners and notebooks ourselves using a program like Canva. And I've got plenty of tutorials on my channel showing you exactly how to create digital products like this. But yeah, then once you've created your digital product on Canva, you can simply just download it and upload it to Etsy as a PDF file, which customers can either then purchase and print out themselves at home, or they can just keep filling it out electronically online. But then the other option is to again design the planner yourself, but this time instead of uploading it directly to Etsy, we're going to upload it on a print on demand notebook website like Printify or Printful. And again, just like with the stickers, these platforms integrate directly into your Etsy shop. So whenever you get an order come through from Etsy, they will literally create a product for you in your design that you've made, and they'll ship it directly to the customer. Like honestly, I feel so grateful to be alive in this day and age, because there's just so many opportunities online like this to make money outside of the 9 to 5 and be your own boss. Like, I think it's great. But yeah, anyway, in terms of low competition areas that I think you could do really well in for this niche, I actually got a really cool idea, which is to focus on mystical journals like tarot and Dungeons and Dragons style. So this would be kind of like a mystical slash magical journals and notebook store, which I think is pretty cool, to be fair. And again, if you need like inspiration for the exact products, then of course you can just hop onto Etsy and see products that other people have made. Of course, don't copy directly, but take some ideas, put your own stamp on it, create products from there. But yeah, moving on to the next niche now, and this is of course jewelry. So this was always going to be on the list somewhere because it is literally the most popular niche on Etsy. And And I promise you, starting a jewelry store is something that I've thought about doing many times myself, because jewelry sales on Etsy are absolutely crazy, like frequently earning over 14k a month for some individual items. With a well-made store selling really good jewelry items, easily making upwards of $5,000 to $10,000 a month, easily. By the way, all of these potential earning figures that I'm giving you are all going to be based on what a well set up store with proper appearance, listings, and SEO can achieve. And of course, like always, if you want any help with that and you want me to take a look at your Etsy store, including a full in-depth review from top to bottom, looking over everything, then just feel free to drop me a message on Instagram. And of course, this will include a full PDF document, a breakdown with everything on your store reviewed, and also a checklist that you can work through. I pride myself on helping you guys to have more successful stores, and honestly, it's something that I've literally loved to do, and it's pretty fulfilling for me when I get the feedback from you guys letting me know like how valuable the review was and how much it's helped you improve your sales. So honestly, yeah, if you want this, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'm only opening up 20 slots again just because like it literally takes me so much time and I'll just have no free time at all otherwise. But anyway, back to the jewelry niche. And so you can work with many jewelry suppliers online, such as Contrado, and you can work with them to create your own unique designs. And then once you've created your own jewelry, they'll hold all of the physical stock for you, and again, integrate with your Etsy shop so that as soon as you get an order come through, they'll ship the products directly to your customer, packaged as well. Or alternatively, of course, you can work with another supplier to get jewelry in batch. You can get that sent to your own address, and then you can fulfill, package, and send out orders yourself manually from there. But of course, that would be the more manual business route. And in terms of what style of jewelry I think I do really well, I've been playing with the idea personally of these low competition spinner rings. And I think a store focusing on like anxiety aids / like spinner stress relief rings and jewelry would be really good, especially in this day and age. I think it would be a great unsaturated niche to try. But yeah, moving on to the next niche now. It's another super popular one. It's going to be clothing. So I'm going to say 3 words to you here: print on demand. Whether you've heard of it before or not, you're gonna love this one. So this can be absolutely any item of clothing, but let's just take socks for example. So some products on Etsy are earning up to 18 grand a month, and this is for a single listing. So I really don't think it's unfeasible for a really well-run print-on-demand store, even just selling one item of clothing such as socks, to earn upwards of 6 grand a month. And honestly, this one is so easy to do. So you can either make a more intricate design yourself using a program like Canva, or you can simply head to a print-on-demand service website such as Printify, where you can also make your own, albeit more simple designs. But then of course with Printify, you can integrate directly into your Etsy store, and then as soon as you get an order, they'll literally print out and make the products for you, and again, ship them directly to your customer. And yeah, like I said, this works for any item of clothing that you can print a design on, but just for this low competition example, I'm gonna stick to socks. So an idea I had after seeing the competition to search values for items like cat socks and alpaca socks was to do an animal themed sock store. And I think this could be really cool because you can specifically hit the gifting market on Etsy, which we all know is just absolutely massive. And I mean, to be honest, if I was offered it, I probably wouldn't say no to a pair of turtle socks myself. So I know that this could literally apply to everyone. But anyway, moving on to the next niche, and this is going to be digital art. So we can all think of ourselves as the new age Da Vinci's here. And although our artwork won't earn quite as much money, you'll still see digital art on Etsy selling for up to 20k a month. And from the research I've done, there's no reason that a decent digital art shop can earn anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a month if done well. So to make money on Etsy through selling digital art, again, we have a few options. So you can either produce high quality mock-ups on Canva to list on your Etsy shop as digital downloads for people to print themselves at home. Or you can go a more print on demand route by finding royalty free commercial use images online and then uploading them to a canvas print website such as the Print Space. So again, they can integrate directly into your Etsy store, and then surprise, surprise, as soon as you get an order, they'll print out the artwork for you on canvas or whatever print you select and package it up and ship it directly to the customer. So again, just another absolutely amazing service which is available for us to use online. Oh, and just a really quick one, I'm going to be starting a second Etsy shop soon, selling digital and print on demand products, and I'm going to be recording the whole process, applying all of the tips I mentioned in my YouTube videos. So if that's something that you want to see and follow along with yourself, then just hit the subscribe button, and that means that that you'll see all of the journey. But yeah, anyway, back to the art, and I think a really good low competition niche that you can hit here is sport and hobby art. So I mean, just look at the competition levels for skateboard art, for example. And now I know that all of these niches sound amazing and it looks like there's loads of money to be made on Etsy, but just choosing a good niche on its own isn't enough to be successful. So you also really do need your Etsy shop to be set up correctly, right from appearance to listings to backdoor SEO. And again, if you want any help with that at all, drop me a message on Instagram, carry out a full review for your shop. But otherwise, feel free to check out some of my other videos, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.